All any treatment centre can do actually is get a person switched on to a life of recovery. If you're not switched on to a life of recovery by the time your treatment's completed, then you're pretty much doomed anyway.
But my thing is that there's some boxes that have been opened, and I'm not sure how to put the lid on them again. And there's some work that I need to do as I'm doing it. I need guidance as I'm going through it.
Yeah. Well, the boxes that you think have been opened, they were there. They were the driving force behind your addiction and the behaviours and your unhappiness and misery, and discontent. They were there. You brought them with you. Okay. We haven't opened the boxes.
But there was
we have made you aware of these boxes. Okay? Now, if you can shut them or open them as you please whenever, we can't open them or shut them without your permission.
But didn't you say to get to a certain point, you have to wallow in the mud? Well, I don't want to be left wallowing in the mud with no sense of direction.
Well, that's why you have that plan, that postgraduate strategy. That's for you to write down your direction for the next couple of years or a year, however long you want to make that plan. So, when you finish here, you have a plan intact. Now, we do ask you to get it out now and again and start thinking about filling it in, but at the end of the day, you're filling it in for us. If you're filling it in for us to see you filling this document in, it's not a plan. It's just a meaningless piece of paper. You need to fill that in yourself. Now you may need, if you try and fill that in, then probably you want to seek some guidance on, for you, what kind of things need doing first, what things need to be done that need to be done after, and the things that you're not really going to have a look at, and things that you weren't sure whether you need to or not, but you might as well. And you have to think about this. This is your life, it's your healing and your recovery. And the point that we make in this treatment centre, and our whole ARC ethos, is that you have to manage your healing and recovery. And the reason you have to do that is because nobody else can. And the only thing that we would say be very wary of is those that say they can. Because it is too big and complex a job for somebody else other than yourself to actually do it. Our role in your life is to show you that it is a big and complicated job. These are all the boxes and the issues and the things that need healing and the growth that needs to be put in place, the changes. And we explore with you how you can do that. Yeah?
The rest you have to do it by yourself, or as the guidance here that we're looking, you may come through your sponsor.
Well, that's it.
We'll give it options. I mean, the conclusion that I've come to is that first of all you deal with the addiction, right? And then you have to try and make yourself happy, so then you have to look at yourself and try to make yourself happy. Then you'll find that you've got certain issues, so then you have to look at these issues, and then you can either accept that you've got these issues and live with them, or you can try and look at the root of these issues, which involves childhood work. So to do the actual childhood work is, I don't think I'll be able to do that on myself. I need guidance along the way.
Well, you have to do it yourself. You have no choice. Only you can do it. But you can seek guidance and support.
Because it is a process, isn't it?
It's a process. And also, as well, when you're talking about life after treatment or a life of recovery, you're not talking about, it's very rare that you can sort of say, well, I need to do this, 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 and then put that in an order.
Well, that's what
you can get an approximate order, but in truth, they all need doing in tandem with each other. Because they're all about the same stuff. Yeah? And so one approach to that thing needs the support of the other approach to that thing. Yeah? So you need to sort of, you know, and in general, what we say is, in terms of, I mean, recovery, in terms of your addiction, that's clearly the priority, because without that, without the clean and sober thing, you've got nothing. Because you can't change, you can't do anything with a head full of chemicals. Fair enough. So we need to do that. So obviously, certainly step one, and hopefully the other steps, are the priority in terms of time. Then first. Okay. So that's kind of the big priority. Yeah? And again, we can say to you, right, you're going to do step one now, this is how you're going to do it. Here's a book, we'll have a discussion, here's a pencil and paper, write your step one down, read it out to the group. And this is done in a lot of treatment centres, and that's fine. We don't do that here. We explore step one, we do a little bit of step one work, but ultimately, anything you do in a group for us isn't yours. Yeah? And what I have found in helping people over the years who have been in treatment and done a step one is that they then need to do their own step one. And in fact, most people, you know, Steve will back me up on this, if you go to a sponsor in AA or NA and say, I've come out of treatment, I need a sponsor, and you say, in treatment we did steps 1, 2, 3 and 4, the first thing your sponsor's going to say is, right, we'll start at step 1.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, because there is no respect for treatment steps. Because you have to do it. So all we've done here is say, well, since that's not kind of working, I mean, it's not that it's not working, but we just think we want to try a new approach. So what we say is, we'll look at step one. But you do step one on your own with a sponsor. You know, you don't have to pass, I'll get a tick box here to say you've done step one. That's not what we're going to do. Because we don't want people to walk away from here believing they've done step one, and they haven't, and then relapse. Right? And then, what they're going to do then? They tried step one, it didn't work. We've just effectively cut off you know, a life-saving thing because they've got the wrong and false impression of step one. So this is what we didn't want.